we got Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul on November 15th. That's 2 weeks from today. Now, oops, I lost it. Hold on. I had training footage of Mike Tyson pulled up. Justin, I know you're not super excited about this fight, but just let me get your thoughts. Like, Tyson looks really good. Hold on, let me show you this. 1 second. Here, let me show you. Okay, check this out. This is so cool. He looks amazing. His head movement, his speed, his power. Check it out.
It's not how old you are, it's how old.
And this guy, by the way, right here, I think this is a former coach of like Muhammad Ali or something. So he's been in the game forever, and they're having like this long conversation. The whole thing was taped. It's super cool. But anyways, let me fast forward to the part where he gets up and starts training.
You know, 1 second. It's just like that. Yeah, so far. Exactly. Did more workouts than what I've seen you than the whole time you fought Lennox Lewis. Am I right or wrong? Different era, brother. It's a whole new ball game. I'm proud of you, Mike.
For everyone claiming all of Jake's fights are rigged, why did Tommy Fury beat him? Jake has been fighting smaller, older men from different sports. Personally, I think Mike postponed the fight on purpose to make...
Okay, whatever. So I don't know what this commentary is afterwards. Justin, take it away. What did you think? Are you impressed or no?
Dude, Mike Tyson is 58 years old. He's fighting a young, strong, hungry Jake Paul. If Mike Tyson pulls this off, in my opinion, I will think he will be the #1 most dangerous man in the history of combat sports, in all combat sports.
And do you think he pulled it off?
No, I don't. I think he's too old, and he looks great hitting the bag. He's hitting with power. He's hitting with speed, but the bags don't hit back. And I just don't think his brain. I mean, you got to think Mike Tyson, dude. He has been around. Dude, he was fighting for world championships before I was born, man. You know, and you know his lifestyle for a long time, heavy drug use. You know, the bad diet of his weight going up and down. You know, now he's 58. I'm sure he's on TRT. I'm sure he's on, you know, some good juice to try to keep him going. But I just don't think his head's going to be. I think when he gets hit by Jake Paul, I think bad things are going to happen. Jake Paul hits like a Mack truck, man. I mean, look when he hit up Tyron Woodley. And you know what's so stupid? Like when he knocked out Tyron Woodley, like right before he does it, he's in a stance and he kind of like shakes his glove like this. And everyone like, oh, that's the tell. That's the tell that he was giving Tyrone that he's going to knock him out. Like, shut the fuck up. That's fucking stupid. Tyron Woodley is way too proud and a former UFC champ just to let some guy knock him out. You know what I mean? It's like he's not going to let this little white boy come in here and knock him out in front of millions and millions of people. That's just not his style. So with that being said, Jake Paul can fucking crack. I just don't think Mike Tyson's going to be able to handle those shots. Now, if Mike lands that left hook short right hand, I mean, he could knock out Jake too. But unfortunately for Mike, I just don't see it happen. And I want it to happen. I want it to happen more than anything. Because like I said, if Mike at 58 years old goes in there, beats Jake Paul, who's beaten Anderson Silva, who's beaten Ben Askren, who's beaten Tyron Woodley, who went to decision with Tyson Fury, or not Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury, and he goes in there and beats this cat. Mike Tyson's the baddest man, the baddest man to ever be on the planet, in my opinion.
How much hard? So his last fight, Mike Tyson was against, I think, Roy Jones Jr., right? How much harder do you think Jake Paul hits than Roy Jones Jr.?
Well, we're talking about different weight classes. Roy Jones Jr. was like a lightweight, man. I think he weighed 200 pounds coming up. I think when he was boxing, he might have been even boxing. And I might be wrong. I get my boxers mixed up a lot, especially in the 80s. But I think he was like, man, I think he was small, like really small. So I think Jake Paul is going to hit 10 times harder than him. He definitely won't be as fast, but I think he's going to hit a lot harder.
Let me double check. I'm going to look all this up right now. Hold on. I'm going to go to Mike. God, his Wikipedia page is humongous. Okay. So let's check this out here. So we're going to go to, let's go to this screen share. Let's look through all of Mike Tyson's stuff here. Now this is his. Oh yeah, so the professional box. So that fight was an exhibition. Let me see if I can.
And I think the rule was no knockouts. They had a no knockout.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. And it wasn't scored. It wasn't scored as I remember. Roy Jones, yeah, it was a draw because they just okay. Let me see what his weight class was. Wait, how is he a lightweight? Okay, wow, he fought so many things: middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight.
What is middleweight? What is middleweight?
Yeah, great question. Great question. Because then it's different. Oh wow,
154 pounds. Exactly.
That's crazy. What? I did not know this. But then eventually, when did he move up to heavyweight? He moved up to heavyweight at some point.
Maybe to fight Mike.
Maybe only to fight Mike. Okay, I did not know that. So maybe there is quite a difference between his punching power and Jake's. Okay, well that's good to know. Fair enough. His speed does look amazing. And so you think the biggest tell or the biggest problem for Mike is just basically his ability to take a punch at this age. That's what you think is going to be the hardest thing to overcome?
I think there's that, and his cardiovascular health is going to be dampened too. I mean, at 58 years old, like how much output can you really have? How much output on your lungs? How much output on your heart? And again, he lived a crazy lifestyle. If you've ever read the book or watched the documentary of Mike Tyson, this guy is a party animal. All those drugs, all that cocaine, I mean, that wasn't good for his heart, you know, and now he's going to go in there juiced up, you know, and a lot of times TRT will thicken your blood and make it harder to pump. So now you have this compromised heart from all the years of drug use and partying and training, and now you're thickening your blood with your TRT and trying to pump more through. I think he's going to gas out a lot faster.
Oof. Okay. See, I didn't know any of that. Celine did say Tyson can win. Be careful. I'm sure he can. I mean, I
want him to, man. I want him to. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here, and unfortunately, I want Mike to win so bad. Like, this is just because I think somebody else is going to win doesn't mean I don't. Mike Tyson's, dude, his attitude, his aura. You look at the guy; he's the most intimidating guy you could ever have a stare off with. Like, Mike Tyson is a legend. He's my favorite fighter of all time, including out of MMA fighters. Man, like just the way he carries himself. Wow. That is, I mean. Dude, look at his trash talk, man. He's used to talk about, I'm going to make you my wife. Like, what? Like, where is this guy? He's the original X-rated version of Conor McGregor. He is the X-rated version of Conor McGregor. He's the only guy better at trash talking than Conor McGregor. When Chael Sonnen came on scene, he kept things civil. He talked trash, but he wasn't telling guys he was going to rape them. He wasn't telling guys he was going to eat their kids. You know, Mike Tyson is the original OG X-rated version of trash talk. Then Chael Sonnen came in, kind of made it PG-13, and then Conor McGregor danced on both.
All right. Well, that is this topic. That's 2 weeks away, guys. 2 weeks from today, November 15th. I mean, it's going to be streamed on Netflix. What the heck? This is going to be so cool.